Brad from Full Spectrum Survival, and today we're out hiking, and we're bringing our little packs with us, and something we really enjoy doing is going out there and seeing what's out there and knowing our area. But we also like to eat while we're out. So today I brought from that survival box. Uh, I brought macaroni and cheese.
Nice.
And also, I have another giveaway. Biscuits and gravy with sausage. So everybody knows I don't eat pork. Just say I'm in the comments, and I'll do a drawing, and we'll give away this one too. So
What was the last one you gave away?
uh, I forgot. It was something with sausage.
Yeah, something with ham, I think.
Yeah, ham. Yeah,
Okay.
that was it.
So this
And
one's biscuits and gravy with sausage.
biscuit
Now,
with pork patty crumbles. So.
and if you do like dehydrated meals, and of course, in a disaster situation, me and Daniel were talking. My limitations change, so my personal preferences of food change. And we were just looking at some termites back there, and I thought, well, should I add those into my meal today or not? And we've eaten termites, eaten ants, eaten larvae, grubs, and everything. It's good to practice it, but when we get out here and we like to go on, just see our environment and kind of commune with nature and with each other, we like to eat something a little bit more pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
So he brought with the cheese and mac, and I think it's great that you do the giveaway, especially, I thought about bringing something that was larger, like I was going to do beef stew.
Mm-hmm.
But the beef stew, even the small cans have like 3.5 servings in it.
Wow.
So,
yeah, so you'd be wasting it.
I'd be wasting it. Yeah. So I think that maybe next time we do the meal, maybe I'll bring out the beef stew and rice, and then we'll just cook it and split it. And,
Okay.
and that way, we don't waste anything, because that's a big part of your pack weight too. Even just on a day hike, is are you going to waste?
Mm-hmm.
Because that cheese and mac, you can just, since it's dehydrated, he can put as much as he wants it.
Yes, exactly. And actually, I won't be eating this whole thing. I'll only be taking out a few tablespoons because it is pretty filling, and it has 270 calories per serving, so that's pretty good. And there's 4 servings per this package, so that's feed me and Krista and Anna no problem. So when we're out packing.
And you
or
brought
hiking.
water?
Yes, I brought water. Brought a canteen.
Okay.
I brought a Marlboro canteen. I got it at the flea market. You can't beat it.
No, that's for sure. Marlboro Canteen. So Marlboro was at their heyday at what, like the 80s, right?
Yeah.
About the 80s. That was when marketing for Marlboro really took off. So that's probably, that might be a valuable canteen.
Yeah. Well, I got it at the flea market and brought me a spoon, fire striker, and a knife I was asking Brad about, and he said it's a pretty good knife.
Yeah, nice full tang knife.
But it actually comes through the bottom of this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that wouldn't be good. But hey, it's cheap, good deal stuff. So
Yeah, and a little repair, and we can make it, shore it up a little bit. We put a little, what we could do is take a Rubbermaid tub, junk one that's just got beaten by the UV rays, and we just cut it to shape the knife and glue it together and put it in there, and then we'll have a hard sheath for the knife that it can't go through.
well, that'd be awesome. This guy, he knows everything. Y'all need to be really paying attention. If you're not subscribed to him, you need to head over and subscribe to him, because you're missing out. But I guess I'm going to start the fire today.
That's right.
If you don't mind. And I got some bedding, and I got my striker right here. But
Yep. So today's we thought about going to one strike fire where you only get one chance, and otherwise you got to eat your meal cold. But we decided that would be cruel to ourselves, so we decided not to do that. So Daniel gathered together his tinder, got his different stages of sticks, and we're in a dry season right now, so we don't have to take all of the steps to ensure that you get the most out of every stick and every lick of flame. If it's dry out, you're able to kind of mismatch it and put, just take your small pencil lead size sticks and put them right on top of a flame once you get it going. This is a fat wood fire starter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it has lighter knot in the handle, which is really an ingenious idea. That you saw Daniel scraping it down,
Yeah.
and then that gives him ignition source is tinder right there, because you're going to get a fine shaving of the fat wood, which is a resinous wood, and then it should take the strike from the ferrocium rod pretty easily.
Well,
while you do that, I'm going to prepare a little bit of this here.
all right. Let me get a little bit more fat wood out here.
Sure. So as with most things, and you know, as you just get out there in nature more, and as you do a lot more hiking, a lot more backpacking, and then, you know, survival and preparedness training, things don't always work the first time, and that's okay. You know, we're all learning together every step of the way, and Daniel's taught me some things that you know, some different ways to look at things that have really been helpful, and typical. As Jarhead 6 calling, probably talking about the collaboration we all did together. Bounced it, huh?
All right.
I wonder if you just went straight to tinder. I think you'd probably get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is pretty dry tinder, and so you never know. The fat wood in the handle is susceptible to a little bit of moisture, especially, you know, if we were to go out and gather the fat wood ourselves, it's a different story, and you know, you have a little bit more control over the environment and over the wood itself. I'm going to put it right next to it so we don't disturb what you had already worked on there, and just poke it into that, and let's see what we get. Yep, just keep scraping.
I'll keep scraping.
Yep. Well, I went to gather some extra fine fibrous tinder and heard this snap and crackle of the fire going, so I was able to just come back and
All right, I hear a little boil in there. It only took about 2 minutes to get that rapidly boiling. If you want to use lake water or anything, you know, filter it first and then bring it to a boil like this, and I think you'll be just fine.
well, it's just in time before sundown. Our food's just about done. I think it's probably done.
Yeah.
Your mac and cheese looks really good. I can smell it from here. It smells really good. They seasoned it well, whatever they use. My oats and cranberries and raisins are good. The oats are cooked just the way I like it, which is soft. So let's dig in and try it and see.
All right.
Now,
Nice and thick and cheesy.
you're gonna have to tell me if I get food in my beard this time, okay?
Yeah, okay. I didn't see it last time.
Good?
Mm-hmm. This is the second one. The soup and this are both excellent. It's right here with the cheese and the noodles and all. It's got a lot of carbs with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little light, like what I did here, about a cupful. About a cup. It would be good enough for me to eat and go back packing, or to lay down and go to sleep afterwards, or gather firewood. You know. So I'm learning a lot about doing these little escapades that we do.
Well, and we learn a lot of the environment. Seeing where water pools up. You know, going down and checking the lake and looking through it to see if is it clear all year long. Where are the wild animals? Are we seeing scat and droppings around? The squirrels are starting to come out now, so we're keeping an eye on that. All these different things. And just listening. You know, you just sit and listen, and you start to realize your place here. You know, you realize your place on Earth. And that's important for me, because, you know, you just start to understand that, you know, you're supposed to be here, out in the woods. And so many people get fidgety when they're inside too much. You know, and I think just go out there and try it. Just go out and camp.
I agree with you, and I look forward to our year of going out and one pot meal. So I'm really looking forward to it, because
I'll tell you.
I know of a cave. It's on the lake when the water's low. It's the only time you can get to it. So we need to go.
That'd be
we need
fun.
to take them there sometime.
Okay. That'd be a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, you know, I think next time I won't craisin and raisin at the same time. I've been on a craisin or dried cranberry kick, and the raisin kind of overpowers it, because, you know, dried cranberries are more tart than they are sweet. I think that's what I changed. Would you change anything?
No, this is good. It's really good. And actually, I'm getting full. Truthfully, I'm getting full. I was like, well, I still got a bunch left. It didn't take much. This is just one of those filling meals. And you saw how small those noodles were when they went in there. They really dehydrated that, didn't they?
Do you have anything else?
No. Remember, I'm in. You want to win this? I mail it to you free of charge.
Yeah, so if you're watching on my channel, Daniel's doing a giveaway of biscuits and gravy with sausage bits.
Yep.
Just go to his channel, Go for Green Living, and say I'm in on this video, and he'll do a random pick. I imagine you'll probably just leave any comment, and you'll do a random pick, right? That way it'll pick up whatever's there.
Yeah, you don't have to say I'm in. Yeah, just random comment, any comment, I'll random pick through all of them.
Yep. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for being here with us. We hope that you're enjoying today as much as we are. Stay safe and keep watch.
Love y'all. Ani Ove Ocha means I love you in Hebrew. Later, guys.